I went through all the trouble of making those beautiful labels.
Mm-hmm. No, it's good. It's a prop. It'll go right on the. Let's see this way.
That's a nice pour. You should be a professional.
I really should.
I haven't seen that much head out of Thailand.
Hey.
Hello. They like foamy beers in Thailand.
So you getting my levels?
Your microphone's in
How's
your
that sound coming through?
your mic's in your
Okay?
dick. How are you going to tell me that is lighter than Budweiser?
I didn't say it was lighter.
Do you have salt?
I didn't say it was lighter. I just said it wasn't as shitty. Why do you want salt?
Yeah.
It kills the carbonation. You can drink faster. A true alcohol. It kills the carbonation when you put salt in your beer, and you can drink it much faster. It's a German trick. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of German
Now, if you're
tricks we shouldn't do.
German, please correct us on that if it's not
Yeah.
true.
Go
Send
ahead,
us an
Hans.
email and
Hans, I saw your comments.
No,
Hans.
Yeah, I think Johannes might be German.
It's Johannes.
Is that right, Johannes? Yeah, you'll correct me.
That sounds Dutch to me.
There's a bunch of Dutch too,
Mm.
but you didn't say it was a Dutch drinking trick.
Well, a Dutch drinking trick is to wear wooden clogs and be homosexual. It is a Dutch trick.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Was-
a cheers.
was it-
Oh, cheers! Yeah.
There.
thought you had
To
to put a
the
dead
holidays and
we go, huh?
Happy
merriment.
holidays.
Happy holidays,
There
everybody.
you go. New decade coming. Let's see it. Let's see it with a hangover.
There you go.
Screw the decade.
Screw the decade.
Screw it.
Screw it.
Yeah.
To Obama's America.
And eternal damnation. I'm
Way
gonna-
to go, Obama. You didn't let us down.
Yay.
Yay!
Wait a minute. I was lying.
You know, I
Yeah.
saw Obama on.
This is going to be a surly
wait,
podcast.
It is definitely.
Yeah.
Didn't we say that we weren't going to talk about politics because
Yeah,
we were
and we
drinking
did it
in
right
the first
away.
thing?
Yeah.
First thing.
Well,
What
wait.
Let's,
There-
let's do it now while we're sober.
Yeah, but there's there's a segue here.
Before we say anything we might regret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too late.
See, Ryan's a true professional. And by the way, kids, don't drink underage and don't overindulge.
That's true.
This is just for television. And this totally...
That's right. The demographic is mostly 13-year-old boys.
This is
isn't it?
totally soda.
Yeah.
Oat soda.
Oat soda.
I know this looks like a Smirnoff Ice, but it's actually a Zima. I went back in time.
I think we're gonna have to bleep
Is
out
it
both of those.
1994?
Yeah. I think the only bottle of Zima
Adam
left
got
is
frozen.
in a time capsule. I think.
Oh, I can't wait until they
like
open
in
that
100
time
years.
capsule.
Yeah.
I miss Zima.
Yeah, Adam, when they did his middle school time capsule, he put a bottle of Zima in there.
in a package of Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
Oh man, because you put the Jolly Ranchers into the Zima, it's amazing.
It
Took
is.
the label off and told everyone it was Sprite.
Oh, I want something different. You know what I mean? Zima's refreshing.
Zima's so bad.
The only thing that makes Zima bad is the high level of carbonation. It's way too carbonated.
You can't drink it very fast or you get
No,
gassy.
you're burping
Yeah.
all night long.
Yeah.
And nothing turns women off more than Zima
Hey, Cronin,
and
talk.
flatulence.
Yeah, well, with Zima, I'm thinking
good.
that. Thank you, Zima. If it existed, is the same flavor of pixie semen. Is
Oh,
is it-
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would so be going after
Yeah.
pixies.
yeah. Like if you gave blowjobs at Rivendell, it would taste like
Rivendell?
Zima,
Because
yeah.
I was thinking the fairy fountain in Legend of Zelda.
Screw that.
Well,
I'll put them all
yeah.
in my mouth if Zima comes
Like,
out.
you know, right outside that little lake area, like back in that back alley of that cavern,
Yeah.
is a dude pulling tricks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I don't have a problem with that.
And there's the dude
Yeah.
right there
yeah.
drinking Zima. It's not Zima, kids.
This is so good.
It's not Zima, but Adam's getting frozen right
Oh,
now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. You should never drink underage
Or overindulge.
or overindulge. But this
Why?
should taste really
But
good.
if you do, none of us are driving tonight, so...
Nope.
That's true.
Nope.
None of us are
There's a-
driving because
that's-
I don't have a license.
Yeah, I lost mine because of DUI, so we're not
Really?
going anywhere. Yeah.
And I don't like to drive.
Mhm.
And,
So
and
there we
Jeff's
go.
lazy.
I'm lazy.
So
True.
conveniently,
Yeah.
I got a
None of us are
wife
driving.
that can drive.
none of us are driving.
Yeah.
Works out great for us.
Mm-hmm.
See, the sad thing is we're all going to a Christmas party after this, and we're going to show up drunk off
Drink
our
some
ass.
more. Hey, everybody. How
Yeah.
are you doing?
Indeed.
Yeah, I wanna throw up at the party. That's my
I'm going
goal.
to see if I can get another comic to throw a drink in my lap.
That would put you at what 18 for 18, I think.
Yeah.
it's
That's
it's,
the
a
first one
it's
down.
commonplace with Jeff, which is odd. Although you've seen some of these, so you can understand why.
Adam was getting so pissed off when we were filming Nerd Wars.
What are you talking about, Willis?
See, this is why the mics are inconvenient, because you got to talk into them. You got to remember to talk into them.
I just talked into it.
Anyway.
Well, talking about recent podcasts that you've done, gentlemen.
Have you listened?
I have, and I've watched some of
Wow.
the video. It's been a while.
right.
I'm glad to be back. But I think the last time that I was on, I was really talking about the raging amount of gay tension between the two of you.
Did you?
And then I tuned in to see you both dancing.
On Connect? Yeah, that was fun.
You got anything to say for yourselves with that?
Adam,
It's
dancing
not my
together?
fault we look so
The dancing
sexy.
together?
Adam
Yeah.
enjoys a mean dick.
It's true. As long as
Wait a
it's
minute, shut up.
Spraying Zima.
This
Yeah.
damn smeared off.
It's not smeared off.
This coconut
supposed to
flavored
curse?
beverage.
And I am totally not drinking Sarah Palin State red beer.
It's true. It's true. And Ryan isn't drinking piss.
I'm not drinking Nazi juice.
Neither am I. So, no, we did dance. It was fun. It was really, really fun.
And I was the winner.
He
think we
was
can
not the winner.
I think we can all agree.
Adam won the style points, but
Thank
he did
you.
not win the game.
Style points.
Not win the game.
Style.
Mm-hmm. It's just something. Just thinking about the two of you, kind of sweaty, dancing in your socks together.
Did you see the human centipede that someone posted on our Facebook?
I did not.
No, you need to go look at this. I showed you this.
No, you didn't show it to me. You did not show me
I'm-
a human centipede.
I'm intrigued because that is one of the best movies
I
ever
forget who was in
made.
the front, me or Adam. It might have been you,
I should be in the front.
but me second, and then Popeye in the back.
Okay.
So I
So
thought the image
Popeye's
was
the
funny
third segment.
that A, someone felt inspired to draw a human centipede, but B, that they're like, you know what human
Yeah.
centipede is missing?
Yeah.
Popeye. Popeye
Yeah.
eats spinach.
Let's
and what does
explore
spinach
that.
taste like?
And I,
But
Just
he's
droppings.
the third segment.
but
or
yeah.
the
So
first
you don't
segment?
want to
He's
be
the
after
third.
Popeye because you know there's some roughage coming.
Yeah. Well, he's a sailor. You know,
Mhm. He's probably got syphilis.
definitely
Fish oil,
does. Yeah.
syphilis, and fiber.
Well, look
And
at his
scurvy.
girlfriend.
You
His
know, If you've ever
girlfriend.
tasted scurvy in human shit, it's
Yeah, but
not.
his lips are still on somebody's butt.
I'm telling you this. His girlfriend has something. Definitely. Olive oil.
She's
Yeah,
anorexic.
she's emaciated.
She-
she
no, I'm
has a
thinking-
speech issue. And her pupils, I mean, they're completely
They're
dilated.
dilated all the
dilated.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has something going on, and Popeye's been tapping.
Oh, do we
it.
want to say some people may not know Cronin because you haven't been on the video podcast.
That's true.
Ryan does.
Let's put a little handsome into the show. Huh? You're welcome.
Ryan is a stand-up comic.
Yep.
Loser. I hope you can hear that.
Yeah, I'm a loser. Please continue.
Okay. And
He-
he helps out with Animal Trash, and he's part of our cross-platform comedy show
Good to see you.
that we do.
He looks a
So-
little like a thin George Lucas.
Or as your joke goes,
Well, a cross between George Lucas and 1990s Canadian rap star Snow. And I'd like to bring up that the latest episode of... That's for the Snow fans. I don't know about you
They're
kids
all
out there.
four of you.
But yeah, get on Google. Snow Informer, Canada white rap star, 1991.
Informer.
Yep.
No,
And on the
Get the
recent...
boom boom down.
There you go. There you go. And on the recent It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
Oh yes,
they're playing Informer
Yeah,
on
yeah.
their boombox.
Well, they
have Really?
I got a boner. 'cause
that
I was
white
excited.
rapper guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
the
Little Kev.
retarded.
Little Kev.
Well, he's not retarded.
He's not, but
he's not
everyone
retarded. They
thought he
thought
was
he was.
retarded.
Oh, I love that show.
It just
It was
turns
an
out he's a
excellent
wigger.
episode, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to get upset because I just said it?
Mhm. No, he is. He's a fictitious character.
Oh,
Little
so
Kev?
it's okay to call someone a bad word if they're fictitious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
that's good to know. I didn't know that.
I'm not going to.
Well, bring it back, just point of order. I think this season of that show is very good. Last season wasn't so...
Last season was
I don't know
okay.
what happened with the writing
Last
there,
season was
but
okay.
it was
This
alright.
season has been pretty
Pretty
good.
The funny
Lethal
part
Weapon
is
5. Yeah.
That was
Come on.
it's set in Philadelphia, right?
Yep.
But the bar isn't, right? It's a set somewhere. But one of
Yeah.
the guys opened a bar, and he calls it his name, like McElhenny's or whatever it is,
You
right?
think you call it Patty's Pub?
No, in Philadelphia, it's his name, his real name.
McElhenny or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, however
but-
you say that.
People go there, and it doesn't look at all like the bar in the show because it's just a fucking bar that he owns.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, is the cast gonna be here today? Like, are they filming?"
It's like a weird theme. Yeah.
But it's not a theme bar. It's
Yeah.
just a bar.
Yeah.
Well, it's like in Boston. There's a bar called Cheers.
Yeah.
Like they shoot the external shot. It's Cheers,
But the
but
inside,
the inside doesn't look anything like Cheers, and people apparently back when Cheers was relevant would go there and do the same. Where's Norm?
Again,
That's
for
not
our
even his name.
demographic, Snow was 1991.
Cheers.
Cheers, even going farther back. That's like
Way back.
1985. Yeah, we're going way back. Kids.
Why don't we just
Even
talk about
earlier.
MASH?
Oh,
Well, suicide is painless.
It is. It is. Suicide.
So,
is painless.
you
can
to
you
the punch
remember
on
the
that one.
MASH theme song?
'Cause suicide is painless. It brings on many changes. And Loretta Swit wasn't really
different
hot
if
at
I tried.
all.
That's so terrible.
But nobody remembers the lyrics to MASH because they only did the
Stop
lyrics.
shaking. You're
They don't-
freaking me
In
out.
the movie.
They only did the lyrics
Yeah.
in the movie at like the end of the movie.
I just remember dun
No, no,
dun
no,
dun 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 dun.
And every time, like, when you hear that song, like, if you're in the other room and the
dun,
TV's on, it's just, like, immediately, like, time to get depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the? Why were
It's
people
not
sad
it's not funny.
when MASH got canceled?
And
I'd
here's
be like,
what's
thank
so
I'm
God.
going to go into
depressing.
politics right now.
Let's do it.
Because frickin' what's his face was cross-dressing back in the 70s. It didn't
Oh,
seem to
yeah.
affect the morale
Yeah.
of the camp at all.
Not even a little.
Jamie Farr. Who
Don't
was
Ask,
the
Don't
bad
Sell
sheik.
did not seem to be a problem.
Yeah, the bad sheik
The
and
Bad
Cannonball
Sheik
Run
and Cannonball.
too.
And that's true. But I think it's because although he was in full drag, due to the size of his nose, like, it was clearly a penis, so it was very masculine.
Well, and they also
Wow.
also
Really?
went way out of their way to
I was going to say Jewish, not.
don't know.
they went way out of their
penis.
way to say that he was straight. They really went out of their way to say he was straight. He was only doing it to try and get a Section
Section 8
a Section 8.
discharge. Yes.
He was trying to get discharged, but nobody bought it because he was straight.
Well, nobody bought it because he just friggin' liked to do it.
I don't know if he liked to do it.
Yeah, he did.
I wonder what the viewing demographic thinks about this conversation.
They're just
What-
like,
yeah,
what
why
are you
they still
talking about?
talking about
You guys can go
MASH?
look this up. It's cool.
Yeah.
Just
well,
look
I
up
wouldn't-
transgender army
yeah.
people.
But I mean, MASH is not a good show. I just
I
want to go
really
on record for
it's
that. It's
well,
not
my-
a
it's
good
known
my
as
show.
one
dad
of the best
loved it.
shows. Yeah,
but
my parents loved it too.
we were too
so
young
depressing.
at the time too.
But it was
Yeah.
I've tried watching it now. It is a downer.
Oh yeah.
It's you watch it and you really
So-
do want to commit suicide. And the song is about suicide.
Yep.
Speaking
Yeah.
of TV,
Okay.
just sidetrack a little
Mm-hmm.
to get off political TV.
You need to catch up, by the way. What's going on here?
No, I'm not
We're
drinking
both on
that
number-
pussy beer
We're
that's
both
so
on number
light.
2. Yeah, come on now.
My
Um,
unnamed beverage has a lot more alcohol than beer.
Yours is probably on par with my beer.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You know what
Give me
I'm
that
talking
empty
about.
bottle. I want to check this.
No, it may be
Here.
true. I think that this brand is, I believe, 4.5. You
This
could
is
have,
4.5.
yeah. So it's the same as this brand.
No.
His is probably 5, maybe 6.
This brand of beer
I'm
is
looking.
I know what I'm talking about.
I do too, but I can't find it on here. Which is weird. I thought they were required by law.
Oh
no?
boy,
where is it? Where
that burp tasted like the garlic chips I had earlier.
Yeah, I don't see it on here.
where's it
No,
on
is
here?
it on there?
Where's it on? This
On
on,
this
Ms.
on that
Ladies.
brand
Oh.
here on the bottom. It's always on the around the bottom of the can there.
Yeah, see, I can't find it on here though, which I'm sure the fans are. Okay,
I'm-
back to TV. I'm going to talk about
All right,
TV.
talk about
while we
TV.
look
I'm
at
starting to find
Yeah.
this.
So I was looking at
It's not on here.
I swear
I
to
was-
God, it's on there.
unemployed up until Monday of this coming week.
Oh, that's right.
So-
So now new job.
Yeah, you can have this if you're good to go.
Well, apparently this is 5% alcohol.
This is more.
Yep, you guys beat me.
So I remember when I was a
Yep.
kid, homesick, and even in college, the TV that I would watch during the day, like the crappy TV, and part of it was not having a lot of cable options at the time, was Price is Right. Like, it was all the shitty game shows. And then the occasional Judge Judy, not Judge Judy, what was the guy's
It
name?
was, no, People's Court.
People's Court,
With,
yeah.
Wapner
Judge Wapner. There you go.
and Doug Llewellyn.
But now, most of that stuff's not even on the air. Like, you can't find it. It's all like Oprah and The View and all that crap.
Well, they got
I
Wheel of
started
Fortune.
watching G4, and I hate to admit it, I now find the appeal of G4. Because there's something about being unemployed and watching cops and cheaters that you feel better about yourself.
See, I
like
just,
it's really like my life is not shit.
I hate cops and cheaters. I hate both of those shows.
well, I mean,
It's too close to home for you, I guess.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I agree. Like, I can't, because for some reason, those shows are always broadcast in blocks of like 2 hours.
10, yeah.
And that's way too much. Campus PD has
That
become
is
one
hilarious.
of my new favorites.
Dude, that show is awesome.
That's a good show. Oh, boy.
It's a pretty good show. I
Yeah.
get pissed off at those police officers, though. I'm just like, hey, what are you doing drunk? He's a college student. Like, didn't you go to college? And
Yeah,
if
but
so-
most of them are fair and most of them admit it. Like, we just don't want people doing stupid shit or getting
Right.
hurt.
Yeah.
And then there was the one guy, there's a fat guy. He's kind of in like a grassy area with some trees. And he's arguing with the cop. The cop's like, you need to go home. And he's like, I'll go home when I'm ready. And the cop's like, no, you need to go home. He's like, I'll fucking go home when I'm ready. The cop's like, do not raise your voice at me. He's like, I'll go home. And the cop just fucking tackles him.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He like busts his leg. That was awesome.
They need to utilize more tasers on that show, though, because it ends up, because it's a lot of fun, but then it
Yeah.
ends up with just a talk down. Like, I think due to the fact that the camera crew for Campus PD is there, it's like a pass of like immediately taser this
Yeah,
wrong
it should
person.
be like.
It doesn't
Yeah.
even matter.
Yeah, like right away, like what's going on? Just right into it.
I hear there's a noise disturbance at this house. We're gonna go investigate. Hello?
What are
That'd
you
be
doing?
awesome.
There's like 3 dudes playing Wii.
Maybe G4 wouldn't have got kicked off DirecTV if they had more tasers.
There you
G4
go.
got kicked off DirecTV.
Well, they didn't get renewed. You can't get G4 on DirecTV anymore.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hey, and so why is Olivia Munn still in the promos? And
Yeah, she's not even on the show.
Because they haven't put the new girl officially in yet.
What's going on? Because it's been like 6 months.
Yeah, but Olivia went to
Daily
the Daily
Show,
Show.
which, in my opinion, I don't think she deserved that.
Whatever.
I don't think she earned that. I'm just going to put that out there.
See,
cute.
I didn't
Yeah,
like
but she's not
Olivia
funny.
Munn when she started.
Yeah.
She became kind of endearing by the end of it. Like she's kind of that lovable idiot kind of.
Yeah.
Like a certain, like if you had like a really big pimple and it's just like, yeah, this, but
After
it, like,
a while,
it doesn't
it
go away.
doesn't
You're like,
pop,
yeah,
you're
it's
like,
kind
eh.
of cool. It's kind of like part of who I am.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
part of me.
Yeah.
This
like-
cyst on my eye is
Yeah.
what makes me
Yeah,
me.
Tattoo of Whistler's mother on my cheek. Like,
Oh, that'd be cool.
Again, another reference. Whistler's Mother. Look that up. That is by a famous Americana author or artist, I believe, during the turn of the 20th century. So there
you might as well look up Gorbachev's skin issues
Yeah.
while you're at it,
You don't know that one either.
and watch all the Lethal
Yeah.
Weapon movies.
Yeah.
Lethal
because
Weapon.
Leslie Nielsen passed.
Oh,
We
rest in
didn't talk
peace.
about that.
Frank Drebin.
Ah.
Lieutenant Frank Drebin.
You know,
We are totally meandering, but it's fun.
That's,
Yeah.
well.
well, Leslie Nielsen dying, it's sad that he died because I love the Naked Gun movies, but I defy anybody to name a movie that he made after
Mr.
Naked
Magoo.
Gun 3. No, not to name a movie, to name a good movie.
Mr. Magoo.
No, it's impossible. Well, here's
Mr.
the...
Magoo wasn't a good movie.
How about Repossessed?
You shut your mouth.
Remember
Repossessed.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was good.
Repossessed.
This is just... We like Repossessed.
I know the theme song to
Dick.
Repossessed. I watched it. It's not a good movie.
You know the theme song?
Oh,
Repossessed?
Go ahead.
Repossessed.
Name your
Like
crappy
that's-
movies.
Name my crap. What?
That Leslie
You-
Nielsen has done.
You're like Repossessed is a shitty movie. What crappy movie do you like?
What crappy movie did I make?
Yeah, if like.
No, he's saying that
didn't
after
make any
Naked
good
Gun,
movies.
there are no good Leslie Nielsen films.
So far, you've named Repossessed,
And
Yeah.
Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo. These weren't good movies.
They were great.
No, according to who?
Me?
When did you become a 72-year-old man who watches crappy movies? You and my dad should hang out.
Let's go back to Naked Gun 33 1/3 at the end
Great
when
movie.
he is mistaken as Phil Donahue during
Oh,
the
yeah.
Oscars during a dance number. And it ends up with Raquel Welch deep-throating a microphone.
Great.
Come on.
Movie.
Come on.
Dude,
That's
those
great. There you go.
movies are freaking genius.
Yeah, and Raquel Welch
And
was
his,
like really hot even
His
then.
baseball calls, was that in 2.5?
That's one.
Yeah, that was one.
one.
Yep.
One is when they had the brain altering
Reggie,
serum or whatever.
Who was it?
Was it in Chicken?
Oh God, yeah.
No, that was a different thing.
Yeah.
Is it
Must kill.
Kill the queen. And then he ends up
Yeah.
eating out the
I
queen
think we're
at
just
one
gonna
point.
go watch Naked Gun right now, so we'll be right back.
We're gonna watch Naked Gun.
Yeah.
We'll be right back in 6 hours.
Yeah,
after
well,
we
we're gonna watch all of them.
All of them.
So just hang out.
And Mr. Magoo, because it
hang
was
out.
good.
Yep.
Mr. Magoo wasn't good.
Dude, your beer labels aren't really working.
What are you talking about? Right there. Blam.
Uh,
Beer.
Here. So, getting back to quasi-politic discussion, but still TV, President Obama was on the recent episode of Mythbusters.
Oh, I saw that.
He was on
I did see that.
He was on Mythbusters.
Yeah, he
so,
challenged the Mythbusters
To what?
Archimedes
A
To
mirror.
prove that he's not
mirror,
or
whatever.
whatever
Muslim?
it was.
Yep. No,
That weapon, they did this a while ago.
Yeah.
Where they tried to burn a ship.
and so
Mhm,
there's
yeah, with a mirror.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of problems with this. Number one, they already did it on the show and it didn't work.
But they didn't
Number
do it to
two,
the
our
size.
country's falling apart. Number three, Obama's spending his time to be on Mythbusters to ask them to do something they've already done. I'm just going to put that out there.
No, well, how is that any different than asking the Republicans to compromise, which he had already done and didn't work?
There we go. All right.
All right.
I put a
I
bow
agree.
on it. That's
don't
why
under-
Jeff makes the big bucks.
Why,
right there.
why are
Right.
Democrats
Yep.
the only ones that try to get compromises?
No,
Like
the Republicans do it too.
The Republicans just do it. The Republicans just do it. They pass. No, they do it. Republicans have balls. Say what you will about them.
No, they had a majority every time
go.
they've ever gotten anything done.
They had a majority every. We
Well,
had a
there you
majority
go.
for 2 years.
And we got health care through.
Ooh, boy,
No,
that's
we
good.
compromised on health care.
Still got it through.
Yeah, we still got it through. Whereas they managed to repeal a number of civil rights.
And somehow
I'm
you're
just-
still allowed to talk. So I don't know what the
I
fucking
don't
problem
know.
is.
I
I,
mean-
don't see him getting stuff
but-
done.
Get
the
rid
thing-
of the Geneva Conventions on one hand. On the other hand, I can get aspirin. You see how it's not comparable?
No, you can't get Sudafed, though. Whose fault is that?
Exactly. I can't get Sudafed because we compromised on it. It's
who
a
did
name
that?
brand.
I wonder who did that, Ryan Cronin.
Me? I just kind of fueled the fire here. You guys, I'm enjoying this, really. Hey.
I could have sworn we said we weren't going to talk about politics while we're doing the drink.
Oh, we did. We did not 5 minutes before coming down here.
And we said it at the
And,
beginning,
yeah.
and we've gotten back to politics. We have so many nerdy
You
things
keep-
we could talk about.
Okay, fine. I tried to get you on the nerdy thing, and you looked at me like a dumbass.
Well, remember,
What nerdy
Obama's on Mythbusters.
your
so
crappy
we can approach it
sci-fi
from
movies
another.
that you like.
Well, there you go.
You want to talk about crappy
Yeah, let's
sci-fi
just-
movies?
crappy
let's
sci-fi
see.
movies.
Let's see if Ryan knows this one. Arena.
He's getting the mic. He's
Arena,
preparing to
Arena
talk.
was made in about 1991, and it features an up-and-coming fighter of a sport on a space station, and he has to fight. Horn.
I got another
who is
one.
a very tough guy, and he has to fight his way through the
Did
ranks.
you watch it recently?
About a year ago. He has to
Jeez
fight his way
Louise.
through the ranks. Meanwhile, there is some intrigue going on with a spy and kind of a space steroid scandal. It's a horrible,
I
horrible
love that
movie.
movie.
It's a horrible movie.
I
Okay.
watched it last night. I love that
Here's
movie.
a movie.
You know what? It's blood sport in space.
I got two
what it is.
more.
I thought it was Shitty Rocky and stuff.
Here's the game we're gonna do.
Oh.
If Ryan can't guess this movie,
All right.
we both drink.
Well, no. If Ryan can't guess the movie, he has to drink. If he does guess the movie,
We drink.
We drink.
Okay.
So he has to say the plot.
Not the plot. He has to
The
know
basic.
the name of the movie and be able to extend on the plot a little.
I
Okay,
enjoy,
all right.
I accept this challenge.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
I accept the challenge.
So, this movie involves, and I vaguely remember it, so forgive me if I butcher it, but it involves some kind of white ball or sphere ball game. And these kids, is a post-apocalyptic, these kids were trying to
I'll
find...
stop you right there. It's Solar Babies.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I knew
Cheers.
that one.
Solar Babies.
Solar Babies.
What are the
I
only
won, but I'm
lot?
still drinking. All right.
The first movie that featured rollerblades, wasn't it?
It was. Now it was almost in its plot. It was very similar to Steel Dawn, starring Patrick Swayze.
Steel Dawn's so good.
Oh.
Of a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Yet, Solar Babies, they have discovered this white orb, which is basically an entity of love and life.
Yes.
Which will help bring our post-apocalyptic during the Reagan years scare back to Gorbachev.
Socialism.
This is back
Yeah,
when we were
communism.
fighting apparently Mordor in the 80s. I'm not quite sure.
And Big
because
Brother,
Yeah,
and
it's
this is-
interesting that apparently in Moscow was the tower that housed Sauron, which is bizarre. But getting back to Solar
Well,
Babies.
the eye was actually Gorbachev's scar.
You played
That's
that
true.
role.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
So,
true. There you go. There you
Eat
go.
that,
There you go.
politics.
But anyhow, Solar Babies
You
pass.
want another one?
Pass on that
Well,
one.
I
yeah.
got
Don't
one.
want Solar Babies.
I got one. So this is a movie where two 25-year-old high school students who work in shop class all the time develop a machine that can travel through
called
time.
My Science Project. And their time machine, they activate in the Museum of Natural History. And what happens is it then like all of the the dinosaur exhibit
Wait, it's not at the museum?
becomes dinosaur time. Well,
No, I'm
not at the museum,
pretty sure it
actually
was at a high school.
lifted from My Science Project. No. They're at the high school, but they activate it. They have to then get back to the high school.
They bring it to a professor
and so they're
at the
being
museum.
Chased, and they're being
That's
chased
right.
by cavemen and dinosaurs back to the high school.
Were they chased
science
by
lab.
the bubblegum blowing Easter Island statue?
Is that from the
Night at the
Critic?
Museum.
The Critic?
It's Night at the Museum Part 2.
No, again, Night at the Museum has lifted from every possible
Well, so
unfunniness.
interesting Metropolitan Museum story. I go to the museum and I'm into oceanic artifacts, like Polynesian, like those.
It is
kinda
fascinating.
Yeah,
Because they were cannibals, and it was it's good
there's
stuff.
lots of neat stuff. They got shrunken heads back.
It's
there
like
and
making
whatnot.
statues of chicken.
Okay. Anyway, I go back there and they have that statue, and it's not even a real statue. It turns out the one at the Met is a replica, like hollow, like nothing in it. So all these kids are getting pictures taken with it, and they're climbing all over. And I'm like, why isn't anyone stopping them? And then I go up and I accidentally fall into the thing, like I trip, and it's just like dong, like it's a metal freaking replica.
That's kind of shitty.
That's-
That's like when you find out all those dinosaur skeletons that you see at
Are
Natural-
casts?
They're just casts. There's no bones in those skeletons because turns out those are priceless.
Yeah, you really don't kind of want them outside.
Yeah,
No.
you don't
You
want them
in
outside. You
the
don't want to
air.
drill into them. You don't want to
No,
try and put them together.
So here, another movie quiz.
I could do this all night. Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
So, a military guy, U.S. military guy, meets an Asian martial arts master, and is forced to bang his fingers on ping pong paddles.
He's gonna get it now.
What's American Ninja?
Oh,
drink.
Remo Williams.
Oh,
The adventure begins.
Drink.
Oh, man,
Drink.
which was supposed to be part of a trilogy and
Never happened.
Oh man, and it's
Yeah.
See, Adam got it without the ping pong paddle.
Yeah, I knew it right away. He quizzed me on it earlier today.
I got a little cocky on that one.
You
Remo
did?
Williams, The Adventure Begins.
I recommend that. You need to
the
see that
scene
movie.
where he's
a great
training
movie.
in the darkness, having to walk in the New York loft.
Yes.
That the master, the Oriental master, who is played by Jewish actor Joel Grey.
Yep.
Not quite sure what's going on with that casting.
Whatever.
Yeah, and he has to walk on the increasingly more narrow, tightrope things. Oh man.
And it features a scene where Remo and Joel Grey, no, it's Joel Grey who runs on water.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see the
Yeah.
bridge he's running on
Yeah.
under the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Yep, it's blatant.
who can hum the Bighorn theme song similar to Indiana Jones of Remo Williams? The
Oh,
Adventure
crap.
Begins.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's like
How does it go? I can't.
Did you drink for that, by the way?
I did. I'll drink more, but I did. Yeah.
You deserve to drink more. You should have gotten Remo Williams.
That wasn't even as obscure as Solar Babies.
Yeah, I really got cocky on that. God damn it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you want to try the other one?
What was the other one?
The one that I got confused with Remo Williams.
All right, go for it.
No, because you
I
can
can't think of it. I don't remember. I'm a little drunk.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
I've been well. I gotta say, I was drinking before I came here today.
Yeah, at 2:00 while I was teaching somebody.
No, I
Yeah.
wasn't teaching. I was
got
actually
drunk last
wandering
night.
around the Haight, and I got so bored because the Haight sucks. It's like a bunch of stores for individuals that are all the exact same store.
So
for
it's
like
either
5
no,
blocks.
it's either head shops
Mhm.
of some sort,
Yeah.
or yuppie clothing shops,
Yeah.
or consignment shops.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, folks.
sucks.
San Francisco's a great city.
Great.
The hate is bullshit.
It's got a couple decent restaurants, one good pub. Magnolia Pub's pretty
Magnolia
good.
is a
It's got some nice restaurants, but it's seriously it's like 5 blocks of all the exact same places.
And the homeless McDonald's.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
To kind of
It
put
is.
it's the crown on the top of the hate.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you had
true.
fun. Well, wrestle through some homeless people to get a Big Mac.
I was just hoping to find a place that sold comic books. You know, like
There isn't
yeah.
one.
No, there's not.
No, you got to go to DeViz and Fell,
Yeah.
the Comics
I don't
Experience, or
know.
something like
Yeah,
that. I
it's-
I
think it
live
is.
in Oakland, folks. So.
Yeah, he lives
So he gets
because he
shot.
likes getting shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
you can see he fits in.
6 or 7 times now, but I've got insulation, so I'm okay.
Yeah, lots of insulation.
Mm-hmm.
The other movie.
I do not remember what it was.
So here's the only description you're gonna get. You're still up for the challenge.
Of course I am.
I confuse it with Buckaroo Banzai. Oh, I said the name.
Buckaroo Banzai.
You win. I'll drink.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
that didn't work.
What? The movie was
I meant to
Buckaroo
say I
Banzai?
confused it with Remo Williams, and
Oh.
it stars John Lithgow.
Yeah, I didn't understand how you confused Remo Williams and Buckaroo
My dad used to
Banzai.
watch both those movies. I never saw the title sequence. I would walk in like halfway
Yeah.
through. So I knew he was either watching one or the other, but never really figured out
Which one was
which was which, even though they refer to the characters by name.
Right. Well, but let's clarify.
Go ahead and describe the plot.
Well,
of
yeah.
Buckaroo.
What Jeff is speaking about is actually, again, much like Remo Williams, what was supposed to be a trilogy of movies. This is the adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, across the eighth dimension.
Yeah.
Because the second movie is versus the World Crime League, which was never made.
Well, yeah, they allude to it at the end.
Right.
Yeah, they kind of set it
Right.
up for a sequel.
But that movie sucked.
Remo Williams, they kind of did too, because at the end of the
Buckaroo Banzai
hold
was
on.
bad.
Buckaroo Banzai is an awesome movie.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
and
you
I was
can't even
no,
not
wait,
smile.
no,
You're
I would- no,
smiling
it's
while you
awesome.
say it.
it's
You're
awesome.
laughing.
Wait, let me say it's awesome in the
No,
same way
what-
Flash Gordon is awesome.
Yeah, like in
Flash
a terrible
Gordon is
way.
great.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Ryan.
Wait, but we need to define what great
Yeah,
is.
I think we
But the
do
thing
need
is-
to define what great is.
Flash Gordon with the Hawkmen. Come on, Flash, you want to live forever? Second wave. Dive. Meanwhile, a Queen soundtrack is
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, that mean-
It's good in a campy way, but it's
And
not
then
good
put
in a
your
way
hand
that's
into
gonna...
the tree of mystery, and the little quivering jelly thing will sting you if you're a bad
Okay,
person.
but if we're using that.